Firstly, thank you to everyone who watched my last video. My story part 3 will still be coming out, but it's not about me right now. I stand as pro-black, I say fuck the system, and now that the world's risen up, it's only right I say my piece and try to reach out. The statue of the slave maker being torn down in Bristol was truly revolutionary, fully revolutionary. And I say slave maker all the time because no matter how much they paid and no matter which branding iron they used, they never owned these men, never owned them. I'm going to get back into Melanin today and just touch on some things that I didn't touch on and try to wrap up. What I didn't say and what we all need to remember is everybody's got melanin. Everybody's got melanin. You can't exist on this planet without melanin. When you take the E out of planet, even the plants have melanin. As humans, our count of melanin or our quality of melanin is shown in our hue. It's shown in our hue. That's where you get the term human. Or you could say it's shown in our pigment. The darker you are, the more melanin you have, and the whiter you are, the less melanin you have. It's that simple. Overall, I'm quite brown, light brown. But then I've got some lighter patches on the inside of my arms, and I'll explain where I get my color and where I come from at the end of this video. Other signs of low melanin or melanin recessiveness is colored eyes and colored hair. Europeans and albinos have the least melanin and they have the most different color eyes and hairs. I hope I'm not offending anyone. This is not offensive language. This is just science. This is just facts. There was people in Africa with blonde hair, blue eyes. Like, it just depends where you are in the planet and what you're going through at that time. But like I said, we all have it. We've got neuromelanin in our brain. We've got melanin in our organs. I touched on melanin in plants. It's in the soil. It's in the ocean. It's in the animals. It's in outer space. Well, how can I really sum up? It's hard to sum up, but it's a chemical. It's powerful. It's spiritual. It's spiritual. Don't forget that. And it's diverse. Very diverse. On a human level, the people with the most melanin need the most sun to feed, most importantly, their hair, skin, and eyes. They genuinely need the sun so they can be their most healthy and happy self. But for people with low levels of melanin, or even people that haven't been in the sun for a long time, the sun can be harmful to them. The sun can cause headaches, nausea, dizziness, mainly because of the strain on the eyes. And then we get into the heavy sweat. The sun beaming down on someone with low quality melanin is literally stressing their body out because they can't convert the UV rays, the ultraviolet rays, into like something they can feed off. They can become so harmful that they start to produce cancer cells. They start to produce cancer cells which can lead to other diseases, etc., etc. But there's a flip side now. People in Northern Europe, let's take England for example, when white people are in these countries, they can survive fine without the sun. I think black and brown people, I think African, Jamaican, Asian people, whatever it be, are more prone to eye problems, hair problems, and skin problems in England because something that should be a part of their daily diet is not available in England. Eyesight's going downhill for us as a human race right now though, and that's based on artificial home lighting, lighting from gadgets, and etc. So aside from that, I want to touch on hair. I think black people, especially black women, are more likely to suffer from hair problems, hair growth and hair loss, mainly our women. And that's because the planet pulls on our women way more. I mean this literally, I mean this spiritually, and I mean this physically. Like, that's why they go through monthly cycles. That's why they have to bear labor, where gravity literally pulls the child out from the womb. That's why they're more intuitive. That's why they're more emotional. And big up my dads out there. Big up my dads out there. But there's nothing like a woman's love. Sorry. There's nothing like a mother's love or a mother's intuition. They told you from young that your mom always knows best. Oh yeah, that's one key difference between African spirituality and modern day religion as well. The modern day religions have cut out the womb goddess. They've cut out the woman deity. They've cut out the female oracles and the female prophets. Whereas in Africa, they'd always revere the divine feminine energy. They'd always remember the law of Ma'at and how the heart would be weighed against the feather. And like, they spoke about the yoni, how it was the portal to the physical world. It was the portal to the earth. And getting us to forget these laws, getting us to forget our women, getting us to disrespect our women was a big part of slavery and colonization. I'm going to repeat them three things again, because some people even say getting us to lose our beliefs, getting us to forget about our women, and getting us to disrespect our women was more crippling than the financial and the physical pain that we were subjected to. That's just some food for thought.
Equal rights and justice for all, rise and never fall. Tell them, say, boom, what they gonna do when none for them not true? Say what they gonna do, them get slew, yeah. Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world. As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world.